Hello, my friend. I want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. So if you've ever scrolled through Instagram and seen someone else's perfectly curated feed and thought, should my business look like that? Or maybe even, if mine doesn't look like that, does it mean I'm not successful? Because you're not alone. Because I've been there too. And here's the truth I've had to sit with. The business that I actually want might not look very impressive on Instagram. And maybe it's the same for you. You know what? That's more than okay. That's totally okay. Instagram rewards performance of entrepreneurship. Behind the scenes reels, the I'm so busy captions, the perfectly styled studio tours, the 6-figure launch screenshots, and none of that is bad. Visibility matters. But if your business looks amazing online and secretly feels like it's draining the life out of you, then that's a problem. Because success isn't a vibe or an aesthetic. Success is how you feel when you look at your calendar. It's whether you can take a weekend off without spiraling into guilt. It's how you feel on a random afternoon when you're between editing sessions. And maybe the business you actually want doesn't look like what the algorithm loves. Maybe it's only shooting 3 clients a month. Maybe it's saying no to the poses or the trends that don't feel safe or aligned. Maybe it's deciding not to overshoot or over-deliver galleries just to prove your worth. I've learned this the hard way. And I can't count the number of times I've stayed up way too late editing extra images my clients didn't even ask for, all because I was scared enough wasn't really enough. And the truth is, they were already thrilled. The only person demanding more was me. Or maybe for you, it's about boundaries around your time. For years, I thought I had to actually work weekends because that's when families were free. But every time I booked another Saturday, I felt myself getting more and more resentful. So now I don't. And did that disappoint some people? Yep, sure. But in return, I got my life back. So here's the thing. Some of the most profitable and joyful photographers I know barely post at all. They're not chasing algorithms. They're not chasing trends. They're not obsessing over engagement rates. They're quietly serving clients they love, getting referrals, and then actually living their lives. And on the flip side, some of the most visible photographers I know, the ones who look like they have it all together online, are exhausted. They're quietly questioning everything. They're trapped in businesses that look beautiful on the outside, but don't feel good on the inside. So here's what I want you to hear. Your business doesn't need to be impressive. It needs to be aligned. It needs to support you because visibility has trade-offs. It costs your energy, your time, and sometimes even your peace of mind. And if the season you're in right now, whether it's motherhood, perimenopause, burnout, or just needing some breathing room, doesn't support constant content creation, you're not falling behind. You're paying attention. You're choosing sustainability over performance. And that, my friend, is both brave and wise. So maybe it's time to rewrite the rules. You don't need a business that looks good on Instagram. You need a business that feels good in your actual life. One that lets you breathe, one that lets you sleep, one that makes you proud of what you're creating without constantly having to prove it to online strangers. If that means posting less, that's okay. If that means narrowing your offers, that's okay. If that means unfollowing people who trigger that I'm not doing enough feeling, that's not only okay, it's healthy. Because the business you really want might never win the algorithm, but it could finally give you your life back. And to me, that's the real win. So let me leave you with this. Where are you saying yes when you really want to say no? Where are you betraying yourself just to keep someone else comfortable? And what might shift if you just let yourself disappoint a few people in order to stay true to yourself? Because at the end of the day, the only person that has to live with your choices is you. And your peace matters way more than the grid. Okay, all right, my friend, that's your pep talk. Go easy, go gently, and go build the business that feels like you. I'm sending you so much of my light and my love. I'll see you next time.